be extremely careful. This full moon will heighten the thoughts and feelings that you are having. If you are an angry person, the full moon will bring the anger out of you. If you're a happy person, this will expand your happiness. In this video, I will give you some information about the moon and how to use its powerful energy. My name is David Fetro, and I am a spiritual drifter. The full moon is the perfect time for manifestation. During this full moon, it is important to pay attention to your thoughts and feelings. So the moon energy doesn't make you crazy or mad. It just enhances your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Be very mindful that you do not try to manifest when you are carrying past emotional baggage. Be very honest with yourself. Don't try to trick yourself into believing that the pain is gone, because you probably have just buried it deep inside your subconscious, because that is where the thoughts and feelings will come from. And you will end up manifesting more of those same issues. I made a wonderful video about the how-tos of manifesting that I will link in the top and at the end of this video. So the things that you can do with this full moon. For one, you can enhance your intuition. The full moon is associated with heightened physical awareness and intuition. Some people feel more in tune with their inner selves and the universe during the full moon. This makes it a wonderful time for meditation to connect with your intuition. You also have increased awareness. The brightness of the full moon illuminates the night sky, symbolically illuminating hidden aspects of oneself and relieving truths. It also is the perfect time to release and let go. So many people think that the moon is going to be blue. I hate to burst your bubble on this one, but it's not going to be blue. It's called the blue moon because of there being two supermoons in 1 month. The first one was August 1st, and the second one will be August 30th. A supermoon means that it's unusually close to the Earth and will appear much larger. The best time to experience this is when it first rises over the horizon. But how does the moon have this much power? In Shakespeare's Othello, the maid Amelia tells Othello that the moon has drawn too close to the Earth and driven men insane. One study says that nearly 81% of mental health professionals believe the full moon can make people ill. A 2015 study of 205 people found that the moon affects sleep differently in males and females. Many females have less REM sleep when the full moon is near, whereas males have more REM sleep close to a full moon. This comes in handy for men if they're trying to lucid dream, because lucid dreams are most common during rapid eye movement, REM sleep, where women tend to have more non-REM sleep, where that is a reparative type of sleep. So women repair their bodies and men go off on wild fantasies. Women are saying, yeah, typical men. The term blue moon may have originated in 1883 after the eruption of Krakatoa. The volcano put so much dust in the atmosphere that the moon appeared blue. This unusual event led to the coining of the term once in a blue moon. The term lunatic derives from the Latin word lunaticus, which originally referred mainly to epilepsy and madness, a disease thought to be caused by the moon. Many cultures and spiritual traditions have attached significance to the full moon, seeing it as a powerful force, both in the natural world and in the human consciousness. In many Buddhist cultures, the full moon is considered an auspicious day for spiritual practices. In particular, the festival of Vesak, known as Buddha Purnima or Buddha Day, is celebrated on the full moon day of the 4th lunar month. It commemorates the birth, enlightenment, and death of Gautama Buddha. Did you know that Christians celebrate a full moon? Well, Christians don't specifically celebrate the full moon as a religious event in the way that some other cultures or religions might. However, the day of Easter, one of the most significant Christian holidays, was determined using a lunar-based calculation that is related to the full moon. So how do you use the full moon energy? The key is to become aware of your physical body and emotional status. A journal comes in handy for this. I try to journal in the morning and the evening. I just write down a few simple things about how I feel physically and emotionally. I would suggest taking a minimum of a month or even 2 to write down your emotions. Then go back and look at the moon's past status to see if there was any effect on you. Understand this, knowing the moon phases beforehand will hinder your results. Thoughts are a powerful thing when it comes to emotions and your body. Here are some spiritual aspects and beliefs associated with the full moon. This is one of those spiritual things that you have to forego logic. Logic will only tell you that the energy of the full moon is spiritual fluff. Emotion wants the moon to have a powerful coexistence with us. Some of the things that the full moon can help us with: completion and wholeness. Just as the moon appears as a complete circle, it often is seen as a time of completeness and reflection. This is a moment to pause and recognize the events and insights of your life that have transpired. Take your time. Don't feel rushed with this. Search for your feelings that you might have buried deep inside. If you do find something that is painful, I would suggest that using the moon's energy for releasing this pain only. Amplification of energy. Many people believe that the full moon amplifies energies. This can mean that positive feelings and intentions are magnified, but negative ones are as well. Healing. Some traditions use the full moon as a time of healing rituals, believing that the moon's light and energy can help them restore balance and health. There is nothing better than sitting outside, allowing yourself to be open to the energy and feeling it wipe away the pain or your illness. Release and letting go. The full moon is seen by many as a time to release what no longer serves you. Let go of limiting beliefs, habits, and relationships. Manifestation. Setting intentions and manifesting desires can be particularly potent during a full moon. When you are first learning how to manifest, this is the best time to do it. Enhance psychic abilities. Your psychic or intuitive abilities are greatly heightened during the full moon. You will get messages and words that I would suggest keeping a journal handy and writing them down. Transformation. As the moon waxes and wanes, it symbolizes the cyclical nature of life. The full moon marks the midpoint of this cycle, which some take as a symbol of transformation and growth. Connection to the divine. The full moon is seen as a bridge or connection point to the divine, the universe, or the higher self. Once again, a perfect time if you are learning how to connect with your higher self. Recharge and renewal. Some spiritual practices involve moonlight and meditations or charging tools like crystals under the full moon to cleanse them and fill them with moon's energy. Many will also get a blue jar and fill it with spring water to charge the water with the energy of the moon. I created a beautiful full moon meditation video that you can click on the image to learn how to use. Once again, I hope I've raised your consciousness from listening to this video. Thank you for listening and have a wonderful day.